is connecting with God and not shying away from her newfound beliefs, revealing she was recently born again after getting baptized on her 34th birthday. Her new journey.
So Blac Chyna is currently in a lot of news right now because she is creating drastic changes. And I'll be honest, I'm here for all of her changes. So for those who don't know, Blac Chyna, also known as Angela White, is the mother of Dream, Rob Kardashian's baby girl, but her whole backstory goes far deep. She first started off as being introduced to the Kardashian clan as a friend of Kim's. Then she had her boyfriend at the time stolen, baby daddy Tyga, stolen by Kylie, who was only like 16 at the time. And apparently the Kardashians were okay with that. And I'll be honest, it's just weird and icky that it was cool for Kylie to be messing around with a guy who was like in his 20s. Like, what? But she continued to have relationships and friendships with people in the limelight. She was actually like known as one of Amber Rose's besties. And she then started dating Robert Kardashian. And a lot of people felt like this video vixen was basically going after him because of who he was. I feel like Blac Chyna always kind of had like a bad reputation, and I think it really happened to kind of start with the Kardashians. One of the things that I do want to point out is when people who are centered around areas of trauma, and that could be traumas of their past, that can be also trauma situations that they place themselves to, that when they continue to decide to have a spiritual awakening, or they continue to make changes in their life or make some areas of transformation, and society continues to judge them, it's very sad, because that's not how it should be, right? When somebody wants to better themselves, we should be supportive, you would think. But the media is having a hard time accepting that Blac Chyna actually wants to change. So she has let her lip injections dissolve. She's actually let her butt implants be removed. And she's just basically trying to become more authentic and more of an inspiration to not only younger girls, but also to her daughter. She also quit her OnlyFans page and had her devil tattoo removed or covered up. And she's just on this new journey. So many of you might be wondering, what started this? How did this all happen? How does somebody make such a drastic change? Well, let's take a look at her birth chart, and I'm going to talk about a couple aspects that I think really implemented this. So first off, we see that Blac Chyna is a sun in Taurus. She has a moon in Pisces, and she also has a Jupiter in Taurus. She has her Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune in Capricorn, which lets me know that's where she gets that area of really making those boss babe moves in the first, where she was able to disalign with her feminine energy and live in that dark feminine shadow state for a very long time. She also has a north node in Pisces. But what I really want to talk about is that Jupiter in Taurus. Most people who have a Jupiter in Taurus tend to be a little bit more spiritual and centered around the area of expansion and finding that essence. For her, it probably really took full initiation in her mind and also in her soul's presence right around last year, when they had that, well, when we all had that Jupiter and Neptune conjunction in Pisces, which really was affecting her feminine, because she has that Pisces moon, and also she has her north node in Pisces. So that area really kind of exploded this transformation, where she saw, I want to change my life. I want to be somebody who is more connected on a higher area. What's very interesting is that she got baptized or rebirthed around May 11th, her birthday of 2022, which very much follows a lot of that Jupiter in Pisces energy. And also what's very interesting is literally in 2023 of May 22nd, so literally following 5 days after her birthday, on May 11th, she will have that Jupiter in Taurus energy coming right back into its full alignment. And I think it's really going to create that area where she's going to continue to really step into her spiritual essence, her feminine essence, and her higher calling. I do think she's going to have a magnificent year as she will be in her Jupiter return for 2023 following this May. So guys, I'm really excited to see what Angela does, and I wish her the best on her spiritual and area presence of hopefully some newfound success and prosperity. Best of luck to her.